Hi guys, this is Lucy from Honestly Same, and I know it's crazy, a long form video? That's just Lucy? Not a podcast or a vlog? Yes, because I recently got a request to show you my hair tutorial, Not my curly hair routine, I already did that in a short form video, but in my video of getting ready for the first day of school, I had my hair done pretty dopely, and I got a request to show you how I do it, so I'm gonna show you. There are two ways that I do this. It's four. There are two ways that I typically do this style, either the half up, half down that I showed in the video, or all the way down. And since my hair is not that long anymore, I put it into two ponytails or into buns after I braid it. What I love about this hairstyle is that with my shorter hair and shorter front pieces, which were a lot shorter when I first got my hair cut, but since I'm growing her out, she's a little longer. But even still, it's hard to put everything up without anything falling down, because then these pieces start falling down and the short pieces in the back start falling, and it's just a mess. Excuse me, my dog is scratching on my chair. So, this hairstyle helps keep all of that contained when you go all the way down, and it just keeps hair out of my face in a way that's still cute. So, I'm going to show you the way with the half up, half down. It doesn't really change, it just, depending on which variation you're going with, it just depends on where you stop. So, yeah, and this is very similar to like a French braid, it's just with two... Okay, sorry for the strange cut. I just had some technological issues. Anyway, I'm going to show you how I typically do it with just the half up, because that doesn't require parting my hair. If you're doing all the way down, part your hair, section this other side away, and work one side at a time. What I typically do if my hair is super frizzy or just dry or not cooperating and it's too much, which is not what it is right now, she's actually pretty tame and flat. If it's not flat and it's pretty crazy, I spray her with some water, maybe put some leave-in just to help her stay flat and get into the thing. What I do with my braids is I like them to be very small, mostly, especially starting, and then progressively get bigger instead of starting big and fluffy and continuing that. You can change that depending on how much hair you use. Now let's start. This is my first time doing a hair tutorial, so excuse me if it's not the best. I can always try again. So, we're going to start with the side that you want to work with. I'm going to do this side. And you're going to take this front section of hair. Just this little front piece that hangs forward. Not any precise sectioning is happening here. You're going to take this and split it in half. If you want to be chunkier at the beginning, get more hair in these sides. I like it small. I could do smaller, but I'm going to do this size so it's easier to see. This is side A, side B. Cross side A over side B like this. And we're going to twist it again so it's back in its original orientation. Then up at the top, you're going to take side A, which is now back where it started, though it is twisted around B, and you're going to grab some more hair from the front of your head, like this, and bring it into side A. Twist side A over side B. Now you have side B in this hand, and you're going to grab some more hair from the front of your head. Section that, twist. Now side A is back over here, grab some more hair, section, twist. Side B, grab some more hair, section, and twist. You're focusing on the front, like your hairline right here. Side A, grab some more hair from around your hairline, section, and twist. The more you go, the more hair you're going to have because we're not dropping hair. So the braid just progressively gets bigger. Now, around here is where you're going to decide, what you want to do. So you see we have this nice thing forming. If I were to keep going down, I'm going to continue following the line of my hair and eventually end up down here. If I'm doing half up, half down, I'm going to stop around where my temple is so we can actually go one more time. I'm going to stop right here and go backwards. So, instead of following your hairline, we're going to grab more back, like this. And you want to hold this hair that we're twisting up as we add to it. Hold it up here, not down here, because then the braid's going to sag, and we would like it to be tight and upright. So you're just going to continue doing this, grabbing hair, sectioning, and twisting it around like so, and you're going to keep going until it feels good. I typically stop around here. I think I'm gonna do one more twist. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna stop right here. What you're gonna do now is take your hair tie and just tie off this little ponytail. You can do this. You can tie it in just a ponytail, or you can put it into a little bun, or you can put it in a ponytail and then braid it. Up to you. We're just focusing on this today. And that is that. Again, if you'd like to go full down, process looks a little bit differently, but this is what I had in the video. All the way down, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to take your hair, get a piece, that's a little small, piece from the middle, or from the center, split side A, side B, twist side A, all the way around B. Whoa, hold on. Sorry. Side A, around B, like this, or the other way. It does not really matter. Side A is here now. You can go under, over, it doesn't matter. Grab some hair, section with your thumb, grab, twist. Section, grab, twist. It does take a couple of tries. It took me a while to figure this out, even when I had longer hair. But the key for me is smaller sections. Start small, get bigger. For this one, as you can see, I am getting a little bit bigger a little bit quickly, and that's just personal preference, and sometimes it just happens, and if it turns out wonky and you're like, I wish this was smaller, start over! It's okay. But we're just working down the side of my head, because this time I'm showing you all the way down instead of stopping around here to go ahead. Sometimes it's hard to get them to match up, and that is okay. Just do it again. But remember, you're not trying to grab all of this hair in the back. She will get collected in the ponytail or just be left out. Like, we don't need to be messing with back here. We're just focusing on the front of our hair. On the parts that are in the front. As you get down to the ear, the girls with the glasses are going to have to take them off so you can get a nice, tight, precise little braid twist. This also does give you a natural facelift, because if you keep the tension in these strands, it pulls very nicely, but not in an uncomfortable way. My favorite part is when we get to this right here with the ear. Just scoop up all of that. Yes, just like that. Get her nice and tight, and just keep going down. Hopefully you can see. But we're sticking near the edge of the hair. We're only grabbing hair near the hairline, and we're just pulling it all the way down. When you get to a certain point, you'll reach the bottom. We don't want to go all the way around, we just want to get to the bottom. So I have here, and this is what the rest of my head looks like, okay? I still have a lot of hair on the side. Of course, I should have sectioned, I didn't, but it would look roughly like this. I still have a lot of hair that hasn't even gotten near the braid, and that's because I didn't go that far, or it's remnants. And that's okay. That's what we want. I'm gonna put my glasses on. I actually only got one hair tie to prepare for this video, so let me just grab one. So, now that we have our braid, holding it tight, you're gonna grab the rest of this hair in the back. I know I didn't section, so she's gonna look rough, but make sure it's part of your hair before, like I said. Just gather up the rest, let the braid go, and just be gathered with this, and tie it off. Super easy. Perfect. I typically leave it in a ponytail or just go like this, and perfect. Completely out of my way. Beautiful hairstyle. I believe I wore this to orientation in that vlog, which I actually don't think is posted yet. But if it ever is, that's what I did here. So these are two different ways to wear these braids. Look similar at the top, very different on the bottom, and just the vibes that we're going for. So, yeah, that's my tutorial. I hope that was easy to understand. If it wasn't, let me know. I can make a different version of this video, going faster or slower, depending. But that's one of my favorite hairstyles to do with short, unruly, sometimes curly hair. Thank you guys for watching. I love you so much.